Hey guys, it's James Johnson with MarineMax Sail and Ski in Austin, Texas. I'm coming to you from our 183 store in Northwest Austin. Today we're going to talk about this 2021 Nautique GS22. This is a new arrival and it's a unspoken for boat, which is pretty rare these days. But anyway, I wanted to go over this boat and kind of talk to you a little bit about how we color them. And you can also go to the Nautique website and color your own, but I also give you a few tips on what to look for when you're doing that and exactly what color is what. So anyway, maybe this will clear up some of the confusion. This boat, as you can see, is just knockout gorgeous. It's got a combination of metal flake anthracite and Masters blue with a white hull and deck. When you're talking about the color zones, you've got two deck zones right here. This is the upper deck stripe, which is white. This is the lower deck stripe, which is again anthracite metal flake. You have an anthracite metal flake main stripe and a anthracite metal flake forward stripe. And it's adorned by a really beautiful, stunning Masters blue accent stripe. And all of this sits on top of a white hull. So you got white deck, white hull, nice, gorgeous anthracite that sparkles right here, and really a contrasting Masters blue that really pops off the anthracite. And if we walk back here to the platform, you can see how that Masters blue flows right into the platform. Okay, we're standing back here on the platform, and this particular boat's colored with the titanium gray sea deck, which is one of the two colors that are offered on the GS22. The other is the mocha brown. But anyway, this, I always mention this in the videos, this is super comfortable on your bare feet. It doesn't get hot and it dries really fast, so the boat doesn't get mildewed after you put the cover on it. Walking in here, you can see that we've used a light gray upholstery with accent colors of Masters blue. This is the new Softmax anthracite color here on these accent panels. And then you also have, you can see the Masters blue piping and the Masters blue seat boxing, which are the vertical pieces on the seat bases. There's a lot of detail in here that you don't pick up on, and it's kind of hard to see on the website, but it's pretty nice when you can look at it here on a boat and it's all been brought to light. Like this, for instance, this has Masters blue stitching, you know, strategically placed, tastefully placed all throughout the interior. You have the sea deck accents with black and gray here, which carry into the dash and the glove box lid. So you're looking at that pattern is kind of pleasing to the eye, and you have the same pattern work going on up in the bow as well. Again, some other attention to detail. This is an anthracite colored tower, but it's a matte finish, but it has a little bit of a sparkle to it. And they tie that in with the, we've tied that in with the anthracite metal flake forward and rear and main stripe. And then look what we got going on here. You got the same kind of metallic, or same kind of sparkly finish here on the seat structure there. Okay, how we bring in our GS22s for stock here at MarineMax. We've got, if you look into the storage compartments right here, you've got their supplemental ballast system. That adds about 600 pounds of water weight to the transom of the boat, which enhances the wakeboarding and wake surfing action. And then here in the engine compartment, we have the ZR4, which is a 400 horsepower GM 6-liter. That's a PCM power plant. Pleasure Craft Marine has had a long relationship with Nautique as their motor supplier. Another feature that we bring in on this, because this boat's such a fantastic hybrid, we have a real live pop-up pylon right here, which is a real solid pull point for pulling skiing, in particular slalom skiers, like to be pulled on a lower fixed pull point rather than the tower, and certainly higher than the back of the boat here. And it's spring loaded, and you can tuck it away just like that, so you don't stub your toes on it walking in and out. Other GS features that we bring in are battery maintenance system right here. This is a standard feature on the boat. It's a really nice insulated cooler. You've got trash can right here. This particular boat has loaded with drink holders. You can get them a couple different ways. This is kind of the standard way, or you can get the enhanced courtesy light package in there, which gives you the LED color changing light rings around the cup holders and through the boat. This boat doesn't have that though. This seat is a nice conversion right here, which you can pop that seat back up. This gullwing seat gives you a ton of storage access in here, and that's where our 10-inch subwoofer is from JL. You can see walking through this boat, it's all lined with sea deck and all the storage compartments, which just keeps it nice and keeps things dry and keeps the mildew at a minimum, which is a big problem in a boat down here in the south, because things never really dry out because of the humidity here. There's a visible window. If your cell phone's ringing, it's sitting right here on the cradle. You can see it through the window on the glove box. This is where the JL audio head unit is in here, with your USB, your aux port, your 12-volt power. All of those are conveniently located right here in the glove box. And one of our signature features on today's Nautiques are this really easy to use walkthrough that is engineered here to climb in and out of the boat. And you can just see how easy that is to come in and out of, where you don't have to step on vinyl going in and out. You know, it's a lot easier on the vinyl, and it's a lot safer walking on this traction. We have these transom seats back here, which are ideal for when you're anchored and you're swimming off the back of the boat. Parents and folks can spectate from these seats right here while the boat is at anchor. Yes, while it's at anchor. Details like courtesy lighting in the walkthrough, really does make this boat really complete, where you can safely in the dark of night being able to climb in and out of the boat. Lots of sea deck on the deck here, placed for traction when you're stepping on and off the boat from a dock. Very, again, extra measures of safety, and it looks great too on top of that. On this particular boat, you got standard Nautique board racks. You have two 8-inch JL tower speakers up here with overhead lighting built into them. You've got bimini top right here, which is going to provide shade for you, out there in the hot afternoon sun. This tower does fold to create more storage in the height department if you should need it. The boat also has a 360-degree light that's positioned at the very top of the tower, and a tow knob on the top of the tower as well. Okay, we're back here at the transom of the GS22, and we're going to talk about a few of the things that make this boat work. There's about 4 or 5 items that all work in harmony to create and generate anything from a really small, really flat ski wake to a big, voluminous surf wave. So the GS22 has probably the largest range of wake and wave, small to big. So how all that works is you have NSS on both the port and starboard corners here. That's NSS's Nautique surf system. You have the NCRS down here in the middle of the boat, and that's an acronym for Nautique Configurable Running Surface. You have about a 2,800 pound ballast system with the auxiliary enhancement in here that works in harmony with these features, and you have the zero off cruise. Now with about 3 keystrokes, you can take this boat from making a really flat small slalom wake to, okay, there's a lot of people out now, the water's rough, let's go surfing. So you're going to end up with about 3 keystrokes converting this right into a surf boat. So it's super easy to do, quick, and very intuitive as well. A couple other features that I like to point out is we have this downdraft exhaust pipe, stainless steel. This pushes the exhaust underneath the rider, and it bubbles up behind the rider after he's gone over it. Again, we have the transom seats back here that are really nice to hang out and supervise the kids while they're swimming off the back of the boat. You've got, for ease of boarding, getting back into the boat, you have a really nice 3-step stainless steel telescoping ladder that deploys out the back of the boat very, very easily. And it's deep enough in the water so it's real easy to step on. And it's spring loaded, and it's in here locked in nice and tight. Okay guys, thanks for joining us this afternoon. Again, it's James Johnson with MarineMax Sail and Ski out of the 183 store here in Northwest Austin. My phone number is 512-917-7547. I'd be happy to answer any questions about this GS22 or any of the other boats in our inventory right now. Look forward to seeing y'all out on the water and here at the dealership. Take care.